Okay. Hiya, it's Lloyd from Blackpool Air Rifles again. I'm just bringing you another quick video, even though I said I wouldn't be doing until we moved into the new premises, because we've got some few bits of interesting things to show you. First one is, you might know that Sig Sauer are getting into the air rifle business, and they're producing a range of pistols and rifles. Pistols are due in about 2 or 3 weeks time. Rifles are due probably by the end of the year, give or take a week or two. What I've got to show you today is I've got a first sample of one of the new pistols, and that is this. This is the new Sig Sauer P226 Blowback semi-automatic air pistol. I'll take you through all the features. It's very similar to some of the other CO2 pistols on the market. The nice thing is it is actually a proper Sig Sauer. It's got Sig Sauer printed on it. You might not be able to see that from that camera view, but it's got Sig Sauer printed on it. It's also got the little the anchor, which is evidently to do with the Navy that use it. Okay, features. What we've got is we've got a blowback action. What that means is that the CO2, some of it is used to actually power the top slide, which comes back, recocks itself and goes forward again, ready for the next shot. So it's blowback. It takes 177 pellets, not ball bearings. Rifle barrel. You will obviously notice straight away that we've got a little protrusion here. Now what that is for, that is a little thread cover, and underneath that there is a thread. Now this thread unfortunately isn't 1/2 inch UNF, but what is really weird is it seems to work like a 1/2 inch UNF thread, because I've just tried a silencer on it, and it not only screws up perfectly but locks in place and looks absolutely fantastic. So that's, I'm just going to show you that because that is what it's going to look like with a decent silencer on it. That one is a hug it, but obviously any threaded silencer will fit. Sig Sauer say they are bringing out a specific silencer, but in my opinion that thread seems to be more than usable for 1/2 inch UNF. So we'll give you some more details about that as the time approaches and see what the Sig Sauer version is going to be like. But as you can see, it looks absolutely fantastic, and if you're shooting in your back garden and you don't want to annoy your neighbours, obviously a silencer option is great, and that is a nice little feature. I'll take that back off again so you can see the gun in the raw. Okay, other features, we've got a safety catch on the side of the gun there. Okay, so that is the safety catch, as you can see, red to fire, safe. We've also got a slightly more unusual configuration on the open sights. Normally you get an adjustable rear sight and you get a fixed foresight. Sig have decided to do a fixed rear sight and an adjustable foresight. Does the same thing. Can't really see the point in it myself. Maybe somebody can sort of maybe point out why they think that's a good idea in the comments section below. But at least it is adjustable sights, because there are some CO2 pistols that have got fixed sights, which can be extremely annoying if the things don't shoot to point of aim. Another really nice feature is the way that the CO2 loads. Now you will notice on the back of the pistol grip there is a little button. All you do is you actually press that down and that releases that catch there. Okay, CO2 bulb, that just fits in, and this is on a little cam, so you just press that and that is it. It's absolutely a lovely little system. So very quick to put the CO2 bulbs in, and to release it, it's about the same sort of thing. You just release that, give that a little bit of a shake, and the CO2 bulb comes out. I don't know whether again you can see that, but really nice thought out design on putting your CO2 bulbs in. And the magazine is different than normal as well. You'll probably think that it's just a normal rotary mag, which it is, but it comes as a double rotary mag. So that is the magazine. You've basically got an 8-shot rotary magazine on the top there. This is all plastic. Don't think it's a problem, to be honest with you. I've seen this type of magazine before and they seem to be really sturdy. Once you've actually loaded that end, turn it around, load the other 8, and then obviously you put the magazine in, fire off 8 shots, press the magazine release button there, take it out, turn it round, and you've got another 8 shots. So it's basically you've got double 8 or 16 shot versions. Price, this is going to be $119.95. They're also coming in what's called an FDE version, which is a flat dark earth, which is, I'll show you the photograph of it, the colour scheme as in that. You see that okay? So that's going to be available at the same time. This is the P226. They're also doing a P250, again in half FD, half black and black. Roughly going to be around about the same sort of price. They're also going to be available in a couple of weeks' time. Lastly, a couple of other things I can tell you about. You've obviously got a little Picatinny rail there, so if you want to put a laser on or a torch or whatever, you can shove that underneath. And the magazines, if you want to buy the spare mags, as in that configuration there, you're going to be looking at about £25. We'll have those in at the same time. Okay, so that is the new Sig Sauer P226, available roughly about 2 to 3 weeks time, £119.95. Nice little addition, I think, to the CO2 range. A lot of people like the Sig sort of replicas. It's nice to get something with the actual Sig name on it. Nice to see the little features like the CO2 bulb. We haven't actually, well, we've quickly tested this. This one is a pre-production prototype. We were told that the actual performance on on this one was not as the proper ones are going to be. So to be honest with you, I'm not going to release any information about the performance figures at the moment on this one, because we're going to wait until we actually get the production ones in, and then we'll test it and let you know. Sig Sauer are quoting up to 510 foot per second. I'd be very surprised actually if it does do 510 foot per second. That seems quite high. I would be expecting more around about the 400 to 450 FPS mark, but I guess with super light pellets maybe you could stretch it up to 500, but I'll let you know more about that at the time when they test the thing. Okay, that's the Sig done. A couple of other little quick things. One thing that we've had in stock for a couple of weeks that we haven't actually talked about before, but I think they're a great little fun target. People might remember the Tarry & Marks chalk targets many years ago. Massive sellers. They were great, very simple. But Tarry & Marks went out of production, unfortunately. Well, a company called Bisley, who actually distributes to the trade, they've brought these out, which are a chalk disc, like so. You can actually hang those up, or you can just shoot them. They explode, you know, you get dust and what have you coming off them. Nice thing is, very cheap target. Those work out. I think they're a box of 50, and they're about, is it £2.95? £3.95. £3.95 for a box of 50. So a nice little fun target, and we've got those on the website now. And last but not least, we've actually got some other targets which are well, lovely in my opinion. These are reflex targets. We've just got these in stock. We've got a nice range of them. We used to do the plink shot targets, and these really have been developed from the plink shot targets, but really just improved. They look better, the finish is better. They've reduced the size, for example, of the dueling tree, because it was a bit of a handful before. So what we've got is we've got a range of screw-on discs. Okay, they do them for pistol and rifle. For example, those are £5.50 for 3, so they're cheap. We've got a tri-spinner, very simple to obviously operate, £15.99. We've got a great little 8-shot gallery target, which basically when those are down, you can see that fires up, and then those flick up to the top, and then you will shoot them back down again. And normal sort of double spinners, £8.99, stick in the ground, great. This one's my favourite. This is the dueling tree. You can see the idea is like you can have 1 or 2 players. The idea is obviously, you know, flick it round so you win by actually flicking them all around to your opponent's side. Lovely little design, beautifully made, very simple as well. The nice thing is there's no fancy mechanisms. They're actually, believe it or not, elastic bands. So in other words, if your elastic band breaks, it wears, you can just replace it very cheaply. That's 39 quid. I think they've done a fantastic job with those. Nice thing is with Reflex Targets as well, they're good lads, and they are looking at expanding their range of targets. After sales service seems to be good. Can't complain about them at all. I think they're really a nice range. Again, we've got these on the website now, which is www.airgunbuyer.com. So take a look at these, take a look at the SIGs. Those should be on very shortly. Tarry & Marks, or sorry, I should call them shoot and smash targets. They're on the website now. Next week we're going to be doing, hopefully, a completely exclusive new rifle. Click and subscribe, thank you very much. One of my friends, Steve, pointed out that I never tell anybody to subscribe in the videos, and he said it'd be a good idea. Obviously, if you want to see the videos first, just subscribe and then you'll get them to your feed or whatever. And thank you very much once again for listening. Cheers, bye. Hokey pokey.